So we are finally online, later than ever. That's like 59% my fault. That's fine. So putting the stream on my server, and yeah, my god. So I just finished eating. Yeah, okay. Let me move these things here. And yesterday, it's on the wrong screen. Okay, it just went halfway. Git log. The last one was link and. Oh wow! Look how slow this was. Okay, now it was faster. It's still a little slow, but link interface CPP. So this was the last thing that I did. Set parent, clear parent. Yo. What is this shit, man? What the? Ah, man. So. So okay. So this is the method, and so it calls itself. So this is the link interface. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. V2. So my parent. Didn't change shit. Okay. Let me load the link interface. That's not what I wanted to. Wait, had music. Where the music at? Do-do-do-do. Did I forget to export it? Or? Ah, bro, I got outplayed. Yeah. EX1, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So return. This should just build. So many things getting rebuilt. Okay. Hmm. Didn't I? This thing here. Okay. Is 92. What the fuck is this 92? My parent. Oof. Link AFC. Get first child. Ah, it depends where it's defined. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, much better. I think I okay. Link interface. So return is a parent. Yeah, so this is how it looks like this, I guess. Link interface. Bro, why is this so big? Should be this small window. Ah. Okay. So P-bone. Using that single line definition is so weird. Okay. Maybe it's int. She's kind of crazy. That's why it was saying bull. It doesn't really make much of a difference, but it's... It's not wrong, right? Uh, yeah, okay. Maybe for this one, I should enable incremental linking. Where the fuck is that? Okay. Settings, so I just need to go here and do link incrementally. How much? I have no idea. No idea, man. So this project, I'm relying a lot on Kelly Slater's, as you might see, and that is easy. Wait, what? This is looping here. So relying on Kelly Slater's will give me a lot of the engine, or most of the engine, and that's what I'm interested in. So as I said in my blog, I don't want to do full decomp of this game, because as I said, game logic is game logic. Seriously. Huh. But this looks different than this. Wait, maybe this tells a better story, right? This always doing this. So has link interface. What? What am I missing here? Okay, so mm-hmm. Okay, so is my parent link interface, right? So he's a parent. That's what this looks like. Doo-doo-doo-doo. This is one of the weirdest functions. For my decomp. Do you have a decomp? I didn't know that you had a decompilation project. What game was it? Okay, looks like I got it to match. So see, this is the crazy part, right? Test EA. So this is not perfect. You see, there's test this way, but so maybe So it wasn't, if it wasn't for the PowerPC version, I wouldn't know this. So either this or this. Wait, yeah, this thing. It's really, I don't know what to say to you about difficulty. So, about difficulty, what can I say? Yeah, it sucks for most of the time. But, you know, I don't think that most people really want to do decompilation projects. If you just want to modify a game, just modify the game. You don't need a full source. What the fuck? So this is the crazy part. Link interface here, it's treated as an unsigned int 8, right? Why is this so different? Because if I have a bool, it will all... Nah, it doesn't look like it, right? Maybe this one is good for decomp me, I guess. So is a parent. That's the thing. Why is this so weird? Looks really good. Test AL, right? Why is it so different, man? Shouldn't be. But yeah, I also wrote about it on my blog. I don't think motivation is a good measure. I wanted to decom. But that's the thing. But what was the game? But you know, this is the thing. You don't need to have a decomp to do a PC port, right? You can just emulate. That's the thing that I don't see why people don't do more often, right? You know, when I start override. So when I started learning to program, I didn't learn to program because I really was motivated to program. Okay, now this is way better. They go to the same place. This looks way better now. This is very interesting. So if I do this, I did it. Okay, this is very interesting. But it is you can to allow higher quality textures. You don't need a PC port to have higher quality textures. That's the thing. And you don't need any of those things. That's the thing. If you know, like to render a texture on the screen, modifying the game, it wouldn't be easier. That's the thing. I don't know why people think that. So modifying the logic, yes, but if you want to modify the textures, so that's the same thing. That's the same way that my texture loader works. So the game gives a texture to be rendered, and on Spider-Man 2000, I just replaced that texture with a higher fidelity texture. That's it. So the game is dealing with compressed assets. So I deal with uncompressed assets. So and the poly models still the same thing. Like you can hack these things around it. Not a big deal, seriously. Okay, let me just. Let me just. Alrighty, okay, let me replace this. So link interface, I need to write something about this. He is a parent, and yeah, I'm not going to touch that. Okay, matching, knit. I have to write it this way, or else the epilogue will be slightly wrong. Move AL instead of the desired move EX1. Okay. Is a parent, yeah. Now try the game can't handle multiple high poly characters, but modifying the game will be the game can't handle high multiple. But what's the game though? I still don't know the game, man, that you're referring to. Mm-hmm. Exactly. You know, so if your goal is to mod the game, of course the decomp route will be a horrible idea, because there was this guy on the decomp me server. He did a decomp of a game. It took him 6 months from start to finish, and it's not because he's this amazing. It's because he dedicated 8 hours a day for 6 months. So if you look at my streams, I dedicate roughly 1 hour a day. 2 hours, 1 hour and a half. What the fuck is this? The fuck is this? This doesn't even return. Oh, clear parent. Okay. But yeah, that's... So basically that guy in a single day puts the same amount of time that I roughly put in a week. Let's say in a week, right? That's why he made advancements, but he wanted to finish the decomp. If your goal is to high poly stuff and whatever, then you might, you know, this is not an area that has a lot of people looking into, which is, wait, let me link interface, let me just write this and, okay. Let me go to my blog. So I wrote this a couple months ago, which is a high level mods for... Okay, let me just send you this. Okay, so I wrote this a couple months ago. This is about writing C code or C++ that's compiled into a GameShark code and then injected into a PlayStation 2 game, right? And the thing is that a lot of console video game modifications is people constrain themselves to the environment. I mean, to the emulator or to the console. Which is funny because most people don't ever run game mods on console. They can. So I follow like the Forbidden Memories modding scene, and people just modify the binaries, which is kind of crazy to me. You have a emulator that you can tweak. I don't know why people don't play around with the idea of modifying the emulator to extend the game itself. So there's so much things that you can do, and I don't know why people don't look at it that way. You don't need to force yourself to be bound to you don't need to force yourself to the weirdness of, how do I say, like, just because the console is limited doesn't mean that you need to limit yourself. Like, you can create a PS1 emulator that supports high poly stuff, and even supports floating points, if you understand what I'm saying. But this idea is not very popular. Like, I've never seen anyone explore this. Which is kind of sad, though. Clear parent, okay. But this idea is so common in the... Oh, clear parent is... And oddly enough, this idea is super popular in the... What is this function though? Oh, it might be this remove child. Link FC, yeah. So, but this idea is quite popular, for example, with Nintendo, right? When Nintendo did this, what was it? Nintendo Mario 3 game Switch. What was that thing? I don't play Mario, so I have no idea. What's that 3-game pack? Fuck, man. What's the name of the thing that they released on the Super Mario? Let me ask Mr. GPT. What was the Nintendo Switch game that Nintendo released with 3 old Mario titles? Super Mario Galaxy, Sunshine, and 64. What was the name of... Oh yeah, this thing, Super Mario 3D All-Stars. So Nintendo already does this. So as far as I know, Super Mario Galaxy, it's half emulation and half running on the Nintendo Switch. So the audio processing and other things are there. I think This is one of the few where they mix emulation and high-level patches. Like Nintendo already does it. I don't think I'll figure out to modify the emulator. Yeah, but that's the thing. If you can't modify an emulator, I don't know how you'll go about doing a decompilation project, because dealing with graphics is still there. But yeah, there are some articles explaining how do they emulate Super Mario Galaxy. It's not 100% emulation, which is an interesting thing. But yeah. Remove child. It's literally this one, right? Yeah. Pa 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 pa. But you can, you can always learn about these things. Remove child. It will be painful because emulators are made to run games, not to modify them. But who knows? There's a shit ton of assertions here. So the big companies are already doing it, but I don't see the modders and stuff do it for some reason. Like they are averse about touching the original. Do 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 do. Do do do. So this update bone position. I know it's update absolute position. Not this one. Yeah, I guess it's this one. It's full of debug bullshit, but looks exactly this one. Yeah. Yeah, so the problem here is that this update absolute position thing. Update. Yeah, okay, this is the problem over here. So let's just take this out of here. Take it to bone CPP. Tend to push you away whenever you ask them. That's so weird. I've talked with the PCSX2 developers, and I've like, if you just ask them this like a broad question, they might tell you to go figure it out yourself. But this is what I don't understand. There are some people that have this really bad reputation, but every time I interacted with them, it was quite fine. So I'm not saying that that didn't happen, but at the end of the day, the thing is open source. If they don't want to help, that's fine. You can just say, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm gonna do my own thing regardless. Much better. Avoid. Now this looks really good. This is missing something. Is it? Okay, this is weird. Does it have an extra argument? No, it doesn't. But oh wait, push one. But indeed, it's pushing stuff, and I guess that's clearing it. Okay, so actually, I should have just deleted all of this. Let's just put a panic here for now, and think about what to do. Okay, and just put a bool. Doesn't matter, true. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So 64. So true and true. Do, 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 do. You know, there's lots of projects open source that started because the developer was like, I don't like what you guys are doing, I'm a fork your work. That's totally fine. That happens. Of course, as a first project, forking something else, I wouldn't do that. Sweet! It looks really good. Alrighty, so let's take absolute position family. Oh my god, the Explorer just crashed. This is so annoying. I really wonder. Why does Microsoft do this? It's crazy, man. Yeah, there's this thing here, so yeah. So type def void fast call bond pointer. Yeah, I just realized that I can give whatever name I want to this. So I can call pointer func pointer. Ta-da. Then just do d0. Oh yeah, arg. And these should just work. Update absolute position, yeah. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm reaching the destructor. But wait. Before that, I need to address the elephant in the room. She's this thing over here. Hmm. But my brother. Yeah, okay. Makes total sense. Already a validation for that. So, what now? There's this function here. And this is the destructor. Mm-hmm. I'd say it looks really good. It's matching, right? Yeah, it looks like it's matching. Oh my god, this feels so good. Hmm. Ah, let me get this guy over here. Okay. Actually, yeah. Yep. Better. I can just replace this. Should I just replace this though? I'm a little afraid of doing so, but it will eventually. Okay. Come on, man. No, I shouldn't do this. Yeah, okay. That's fine. And yep, it's fine. So link interface is the link interface vtable. Bam. And here it is. Okay, that's fine. And I can say okay matching to that. Okay, matching. Let's just read this. While my child different than null. Bad kid. Set first child. This used to call remove child, but it optimized badly on this to make it understand. Oh wow. This is so nice from the devs. Man, since my Explorer crashed, now I lost the status icons. Thanks. Mm-hmm. So it looks at the child, right? And looks at the brother. Set first child. Sets its brother. What? Okay, it can only have and removes the brother. Okay. Wow. But then it goes child, brother. It always goes to the brother. So it looks like, but these nodes are all link managers. Ooh. Okay, okay. This is interesting. Right. So link managers. Okay. Alright. This is so insane. Here it is, the validator. What? Invalid by... Okay. Whatever. Expected link managers. I got 14. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I know exactly the problem. So the problem is that I have incremental linking enabled. Okay. And everything is clear. See? So this is the 14 thing. And my relative PO. Yeah. So about that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, mm-hmm. Let me actually go into bone. Where's bone.h? Yeah. So 54, that's absolute position. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay, git commit link interface. Okay. Yeah, okay. Very good. Yeah. 3 commits took longer than expected, but that's fine. So now it's time to go into bone. Okay, now it will work. Everything is in fucking header file, my god. Come on, man. So many things. I might need to go into vector 3D before. 28. Destroy link IFC. What? Bone. PO changed. Okay, now I should copy some functions from bone here. Okay. Charam. Okay, let's just... Yeah, that was my bad. This here. Yeah, these two can stay here, right? Or am I tweaking? Yeah, I'll let them stay there. No problem. Please, no. Oh my god, it built. Oh, this feels good. Okay. So I can close link interface and go now to bone. Bone, yeah, let's go. I need you. Bone. There's a lot of bone. Actually, I'm a little curious about something. Choose. I saw this part, which was here. Oh wait, that's the size of link interface. Yeah, validate size, link interface. Bam, okay, 0.18. And validated, as you can see. Good. Hmm. Ah, I guess this is called by bone. Should be any of these, right? So according to this, bone. No. No, it cannot be. So all of this doesn't exist there? Wait a moment. And what? What the hell? What the hell, Yante? Yeah, why isn't signaler called anywhere else? Huh. Maybe. Fuck. Maybe. This doesn't exist per se, right? Hmm. Then something inherits from entity, right? No. What the fuck is this? Entity cup instance data. Hmm. I'm losing my brain. Yeah, create link IFC. Yeah, exactly. Where is that? What? Entity. Okay. Entity. You can't stop me. 2 errors. What the? Redefinition, different linkage. Bone. Interesting. So this is create link IFC, which is fine. But why is this considered wrong? Wait. Create. Oh. That's totally fair. My bad. Okay, now I can analyze it. Okay. Okay, you go here. Sweet. Bone create link IFC. Yeah, 5C, okay. So where the fuck is bone? This is bone, right? I've not, no, it's not bone. Where's bone? This guy. Yeah. Where's 5C? Right here. Bam. Hmm? Oh, fuck. Whatever. Wait, why? Bone is... Oh my god. So actually I can add a signaler here, signaler phase, whatever. Two, two, two. Okay. I'll let look, it should look normal now. Ah, stunning. So I need to go into link interface now. Good, 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 good. Perfect. Now I need to do okay. Bam. Dirty family. There's apps. Okay. Yeah, I wish I knew what these things were. What the heck? Okay. Bro, this stupid dirty family thing. Oh, okay. Why did this minimize it? Okay. Get bone flag. That's how it was written. Get. Let me write this right. Mm. Wait. Bone flakes tea. Hmm. That's interesting. So bone flakes tea, as you can see, doesn't seem to exist here. No, Kelly Slater. Why did Kelly Slater? You're the devil, man. I literally hate you, Kelly Slater. Mr. Slater, you're worse. Okay. I set it as private, protected. Put it in the protected because enum bone flags T. So bone unc 0, bone unc 1. So that's as far. Patch. Added missing enum. Knit. So this silliness here, right? So uh maybe I'm so confused by this get bone flag, right? This and this set bone flag is not much different, so it's the weird part. Okay. Okay, am I reading too much into this? But set flag, right? So bone flags T const. What? For some reason. So this is the this is the crazy part, right? How is this defined as a const? Hmm. Hmm. I don't need to write it as a const, but it's kind of... I kind of should. I'm thinking. What should I do? Physical inter... Oh my god, that's a big one. No, why did I press there? So let me take a look at this. Entity interface has... Yeah, it's const. How can they do this to me? Set bone. Let's say clear bone flag. Hmm. The thing that I'm seeing is that this is 58. 58. 58 is literally before the link interface. I'm thinking, hmm. Still thinking. Should I be stuck on this or no? This is interesting. It's at 58 though, so I guess the problem is understanding what are the things at which offsets, right? Git diff. But there... maybe I can take a look at this guy. No. Why? No xrefs. Ah. Wait a moment. No, it has nothing to do with it. This is the stupid thing that I hate the most. Upcasting. I hate upcasting so much, man. Maybe I should look at, yeah, the destructor. Mm-hmm. Is wrong. Should be 5C. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so this is destroy link IFC. Okay. Now this makes sense then. Okay. Okay, I can go here. Here. Okay. But I don't learn much about from here. Ah. No. So we can take a different approach, right? So according to clear bone flag, this guy, it happens right here. Hmm. So where is it? Clear bone flag. Okay. Oh, that's lots of multiplications. Okay. Yeah, right here. Exactly. Let's, for the sake of understanding what's going on, so what's at 58 though? Yeah, it can't be that. Hmm. So fucking we. Okay. Okay, it passes, but hmm. So let me try to write the code. Get bond flag, right? So it's always one, so Ah, okay. But wait. Since there's 0, okay, let's just force these to be like that. Okay. So this looks fine. This is so weird. Why is this defined like that? I know that this will work, but this is weird. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I was trying to think about this logically. Okay, now it makes more sense. Oh my fucking god, this is why. Bam. Okay, it builds. Yep. Okay. So what's the function? No, not you. Wait. Where's the thing that I really want? That I really, really want? Hmm. Dirty family. And this guy. So in the position 58. Yeah, okay. So the code is quite simple. So this is a dirty family should be const, right? That's the weird thing. Is it const? No, it isn't. Okay. This dirty no this set on flag. Okay, so that's how it works. That's fine. Now, can you take a look at this? So it's hate this all of this function bullshit stuff going on. So this has link IFC. This is true. And she's a bone, right? Okay, yeah. So for so this link AFC get first child cur and cur equals okay. I'm gonna do it afterwards. And if cur get bone flag bone unc1, then do bone dirty family. Okay, so cur dirty family false. Okay, I have no idea what that thing means. Okay. If that or parm. Okay. Okay, that thing was omitted because of reasons. Was it omitted? A2? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, it's only omitted in the first level. of the loop. Okay. So link interface. Wait. Yeah, so it's literally like this. Return. Okay. Let's just build this. Sweet. Okay. Getting so tired too. This is way more complicated because there's functions and macros at play. And I want to try to recreate it. What? Oh, as best as I can. So, because of that, I want to use the proper functions and stuff. So, I don't need to, but kind of helps, right? Okay, so there's this small problemo. Away. Go away. Okay. This is not the same as this. Yeah. Okay, this looks fine. Okay. Compare BL with what? So, bull. Yeah. Wait. Oh. Maybe. Wait. If I negate this, I guess this will be more accurate. Hmm. Why is it not matching? I need to go to sleep. Fuck. Okay, let me finish this one and then I'm a good sleep. Okay. Hmm. Wait, did I mess? Doesn't look the same. Yes. Alrighty. I don't know what those bone flakes should be, but wait a moment. So I go here. Okay. Much better. So now this is fine, as you can see here, but this test is not. Why are you doing this to me? So my code checks for the opposite, right? I'm looking at that thing and I don't know why. Dirty family. Okay. This is another one. Holy shit. Okay, this is God, this really hurts my brain. This is why matching the compilations are so weird, because you can have the exact, like, feel like I'm losing my sanity sometimes. Okay. Do, 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 do. Where's the code? Okay. Okay. At least I got it to match, so I'm not going to complain much. But so where is this thing located? It's at this address. Dirty family. Okay. And then I need to go to dirty family. So so okay. Let me just build this. It's causing a big rebuild. Copy. Yeah, I cannot copy from here. Copy. Nice. And let's just run the thing. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, seems to be working. Which is the expected thing to happen. If it worked so far, I believe. Hmm. Okay. Let's just YOLO this. It worked fine, okay. Okay. So I can close the game. That's cool. I didn't do many commits today, but that's fine. Oh, I actually did 9, so I did way more than I expected. And okay, git push. Yeah, forgot to run the validation, but I believe it was working. Close this. So now, phone, obj, go away. You were very helpful to me. So now I do void here. Um, now, right, IDBs, Python backup. Let's get to my server. There's a new message there. Yeah, so is a parent. Yeah, it's the whole of this file. This is a little weird. I don't know if this is correct. Yeah, I'm happy that it is fine. Yeah, I didn't check the destructor. Get bond flag. Yeah. I believe it's because the reverse thing was a const. Yeah. Used in very specific cases. Indeed. But it's const. So yeah, I added export here, which is really cool. The link interface. Yeah. Alrighty. The productive stream. It's getting, this part is really hard for me. It's coming along nicely. I wonder after bone, I should probably go into entity. And after entity, what should I check? I need to think about it. But yeah, that's it. Let me get the link to my blog. So I recommend everyone that's still watching or watched thus far to go to my blog and learn more about what I'm doing. And yeah, that's it. Wait, project, yes, okay. Let me just quickly check something. Toby. Okay, all good. Alrighty, have a nice one. See ya.